History and culture, tea paths and camel bells. In the heart of ancient Central Asia lay a bustling city known as Ulaanbaatar, the capital of Mongolia. Here, the sun would paint golden stripes across the Gobi Desert during the day, only to be replaced by a breathtaking array of stars at night. Our story follows a young girl named Oyuna and her camel, Sok. As the first light of dawn broke over the Gobi Desert, Oyuna climbed onto Sok's back, her hands gripping a worn satchel. She knew that today would be a long day. She had to deliver tea from Ulaanbaatar to a distant monastery. Oyuna steered Sok across the shifting sands. The sun climbed higher in the sky as she navigated by the stars above. She knew every hill and dune of this desert, for it was her home. As midday approached, Oyuna and Sok reached a small oasis. They drank from the clear water, then continued onward. The heat of the day was intense, but Oyuna knew she must reach the monastery before nightfall. Suddenly, a massive dust storm swept across the desert. Oyuna shielded her eyes as she guided Sok forward. The wind whipped around them like a living beast, but they pressed onward, determined to reach their destination. Exhausted, Oyuna and Sok stumbled into the monastery courtyard just as the sun was setting. Monks rushed to greet them, taking the precious tea from her hands and ushering her inside for a warm meal. The monks gathered around Oyuna as she shared tales of her journey. They listened intently, then offered her a meal of dried meat, milk tea, and freshly baked bread. As the moon rose high above, Oyuna climbed into a small bunk and fell asleep. Outside, the Gobi Desert was bathed in a blanket of stars. In the morning, she would continue her journey back home. With the sun just peeking over the horizon, Oyuna climbed back onto Sok's back and set off for home. The desert stretched out before them, an endless expanse of sand and wind. Days turned into weeks as Oyuna and Sok made their way home. They passed through rolling hills, forests, and rivers. Along the way, Oyuna shared her tales with anyone who would listen. Finally, after many long days, Oyuna and Sok returned to the city of Ulaanbaatar. They were greeted with cheers and celebrations, for Oyuna had become a hero in her journey across the Gobi Desert. Though the journey had been long and difficult, Oyuna learned so much about her beautiful homeland. She now shared these stories with others, helping to preserve Mongolian history and culture for generations to come.